up, everybody, and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is George, and today I'm doing something new. I've got a big backlog. Uh, it's probably about normal for everybody nowadays. There's a lot of games coming out, but my backlog goes all the way back to like the late 360, PS3, Wii generation. Um, I did pick up a Wii U when it came out, and I played a couple games on it, but I was busy at that time. I moved a couple times, you know, just life, marriage, kids. I didn't game as much. I was doing a lot of outdoor activities too. I was doing, hiking, stuff like that. Uh, so I have a big backlog for that. But I also have a big backlog for stuff I didn't play when I was a kid. And that's what this is about. So I never played or finished any of the Metal Gear or Metal Gear Solid games. I also have not finished any of the Final Fantasy games from before 7. So I started playing the Final Fantasy games when I got my Switch. I started with 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 2. Then 11 is the online one. I don't plan on playing that. Then I played 12. And I decided I should go back and play all the Metal Gear games, and I should play all the Final Fantasy games, and I thought, why don't I split them up? There's a roughly about the same number of games for both series that I'm going to be playing. And so yeah, I decided I was going to do that. Uh I did actually just spend the last 2 hours streaming, but it was unlisted. So it went up, but nobody could see it. Nobody could click on it unless I sent them a link. So I started over. I probably won't stream for too long, maybe another 45 minutes. And but yeah, I'm gonna start over, and we'll go from there. If you're in the chat, hi. We're playing now the first Metal Gear game on the original MSX or MSX2. Um, it's a translation because I don't think there's a translated version of the game officially. And I'm playing it on my Mister on the MSX core, and that's going through my RetroTink, which then goes into the capture card. So that's what you guys will be watching. And let's switch to that. And we'll turn that off. Select computer. Go to MSX. And we want this one that's labeled MSX 1 chip MSX. It's a little complicated when you initially set up the MSX core on Mister, but it's not too bad once you... I watched a video. I'm not going to pretend to know what exactly is going on when you're setting it up. I basically just watched a video, followed along with it, did exactly what the video said, downloaded a hard drive and a virtual hard drive, and it just works. And it was actually preloaded. I will try to find the video and link it in the description of this when it goes up, but I just don't remember it off the top of my head. So now it's booting up, and it's booting up an MSX, so it's got to load. It's not immediate. Yes, I believe it does support MSX2 and 2 Plus. I don't know if any of the what any of them would be. Uh, I've never played MSX. I've never owned an MSX. I kind of just set up the core to play the first two Metal Gear games, and maybe I'll look at some of the other stuff sometime. Uh, so with the MSX core, I'm using a keyboard and an 8-bit Do Pro. I was using a DualShock, but the battery was dead, and I mean that's not uncommon for those to have a really short battery life. It was working fine before, but it seems like today it just does not want to stay on. Uh, let's load up the translated ROM. And the thing about the MSX core, saving on MSX was weird. Apparently it was so weird that Konami made a program that you ran first that runs your game. And then that program, you can freeze it and then load you save your game, or you can load cheats and stuff like that. It's called Game Master. So that's what this is set up to boot the game in. So it's unloading the ROM. It's a computer. It runs like a computer. The Mister actually is just, it's not emulating it in software. It's actually doing it. It just pretends to be an MSX. Space is used for enter on MSX. This is the Game Master screen that you're seeing right now. And you can start the game. You can modify the settings. I don't know what self is. So we're just going to go to game, hit start, and now we're loading Metal Gear. Hopefully the audio works initially. Yeah, audio's there. Fantastic. So again, space key. Now, I did create a save on that like 2 hours that I just did. So I'll show you how to load, but I'll go back to the beginning. So to load, you hit the end key on your keyboard. It's right above the D-pad. It's normally labeled N, end. Then you want to hit your left. Well, I mean, I'm pointing to my left, but you, that way. The control button. And it brings up this menu. To save, you would highlight save, hit space. You get screen data, which I guess is just a screenshot. I don't know. Game data and end. You would pick game data, and then it kind of just sits. You pick game data, you pick a file name. We'll just do test. And then you hit enter to actually input that. And then it seems like nothing's happening. But it actually is saving. The thing is that it's a computer. It's saving, and it's an old computer, so it doesn't exactly run super fast. Once it's done saving, that little menu will pop back up. So it should pop up. There it is. Man, I've almost got it timed perfectly. Then you would hit end, space for enter. Now, if you want to load, disk load, game data. So we've got the test I just did. This was me initially messing around with the game and kind of setting it up on my RetroTink. Then I've got this one that I was just playing. And I'm not going to load that one because like that's maybe 10 minutes into the game and it skips a couple things. So we'll just end, space to enter, end, and now I have to unpause Game Master with the end key. All right, so now we're at the beginning of the game. This is Big Boss. Operation Intrude N313. Infiltrate Outer Haven, the enemy fortress, and destroy Metal Gear, the final weapon. Contact Gray Fox, who's vanished, and learn about Metal Gear. Call on frequency 120-85 from now on. Over. So I had initially written down the frequency, and then later on I found that I needed a guide. I'll show you the guide that I used to figure out the controls as well, because I remapped a couple things. We'll transition back to this. And start playing. Answer the call. Avoid detection. So, stealth is the name of the game. On my equipment screen right now, all I've got is cigarettes, weapon select, don't have anything. Don't want to get seen by that guy. We've got some trucks, I can go in the trucks. This one's got a ration in it. I kind of know what I'm doing because I just did this, but tonight was the first night I played the game. Now you can fight him, you can punch him, but it's kind of not worth the effort. I got hit one time, that's not too bad. And we want the binoculars, and figuring out how to use them was fun. So let's leave this screen because he will pop out of that truck in a little bit. See some doggos. I'm afraid of what will happen when I need to get in this door. What I will have to do to the doggos. I'm probably not a fan of it. But let's open the inventory screen and see how the scope works. So to use the scope, to use some stuff on the inventory screen, you have to be on the inventory screen and then you would select it. So like the ration, it would be on this screen and you can use it on this screen. The card, you just equip it and then it will open the door that it corresponds to. The scope, you select it on the inventory screen, and then when you close the inventory screen, it pops up like this. You can press a direction and it'll show you the screen in that direction. So right now I'm on the screen with the dogs. I just came from the screen with the trucks, and that's down. If I press down on the D-pad, it shows me that screen. That's so you can, like, if you're on a screen and you want to see where the guards are, where the different paths lead, so you don't accidentally run into a guard immediately after entering a screen, you use the scope. So to the right, more dogs, a couple doors. To the left is one of the paths that's going up and down. Go back to your inventory screen, and I'll pick the card. Come down. Don't want to get seen, don't want to get seen. Okay. Whew. He almost turned around on me. It rings, so when you enter a screen that you got a call on, it rings that same exact text every single time. If you see me walk into a scene and the call button pops up and I don't open it, because we already read it. So, we open this door with the red key. This guy takes a nap, because he just got tired. But I think what that was supposed to show us is that stuff can happen without you interacting with it. So like they showed us that he will fall asleep. He also will wake up. If we hang out here long enough. And that comes in later when I got stuck the first time and I didn't really know what to do. Look, see? He woke up, he started patrolling again. So the enemies will do stuff even if you don't interact with them. Ooh, he's moving fast. He doesn't look that way though, apparently, so. Alright, so I've got my key, I've got my gas mask. I already went off to the right here. So now I gotta go up. Oh, he saw me. But it's alright. We just got the single exclamation mark. That means only the enemies that are on the screen are gonna follow you. Once you leave the screen, they leave you alone. So you can see he kind of looks down. He comes to the left, then he looks down, and then goes back to the right. So as long as he's not looking at you directly, then you're good. So like I can be here. He doesn't. I wasn't in either of their lines of sight. It's a little bit weird for that guy that's walking in front of the tank, but that's the way it is. So we got 3 more trucks here. This one's got a handgun, but no ammo. Also, the handgun makes this cool little noise when it doesn't fire. We got another guy in here. We've got some mines that we want to grab. Oh, couldn't dodge that one. I should probably eat some rations. Now you might be wondering, why didn't he hop into that other truck? Well, that's because it's full of enemies. Alright, so I don't want to go down there while they're doing their little patrol. Oh god, don't look down. Oh god. He alerted everyone. This is bad. Oh, this is bad. I'm probably gonna die. Oh. Oh, couldn't dodge that one. Oh, no, there's still... See, you gotta... Once that... This set a high alert. And basically, when it's high alert, you have to just get all the enemies. You you can't. Let's see where it lets me continue from, if I have any items. Nope. Sent me back to the beginning. Sometimes it seems random, but sometimes it will, when you hit continue, it'll load up in a further spot. It doesn't always kick you back to the beginning. So let's go around and collect our stuff again. This time we punched him out. He just kind of vanishes. No hiding the bodies in this one. I did play a little, not a little bit, but I played like a couple hours of Twin Snakes on the GameCube. And then I played, I don't even know how long, on the PlayStation 3. I played Metal Gear Solid 3. I honestly don't remember anything from that game. I'm sure once I play it, I'll remember stuff. But as far as right now, I had no idea how far I got in that one. I know I didn't finish it. So we're going back to that room to get our gas mask again, because we do need that. There we go. Nappy guy. And oh, balls. Just got to get off the screen though, because it was only a single alert. Let's try to get in here, get my stuff, and get out. Oh, come on, hit him. Hit him. I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Okay, let's get out of here. Now we're on this screen. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eat a ration. And then we're just gonna wait. And they get relieved. They just leave. I initially got stuck because I wasn't sure. I kept trying to like fight them, which I think you can. It's just that, oh, he came back. Here's the elevator. You can't open anything on this screen. You can't select. Can't open the transceiver. But it does stop in the middle. And I have suspicions about that. But I haven't seen anything in the walkthrough about it. Get another call. And Big Boss tells us, look out for the cameras. So, this is an early game, but they seem to, you know, it's like a, what's that word? It's a diegetic tutorial. It's not like stopping me and pulling me out into a menu to tell me how to play the game. It's just like your boss is calling you and telling you, hey, remember, they have cameras. Even though you haven't seen a camera, they told you that on this screen that has these things that are moving. So now you just assume those are cameras. This is another scene. This screen that we're on is a good one to use the scope, because there's two paths to go south. If we look, this one has a guard on it. And this one has a guard, but there's boxes that I can hide behind. So we don't want to go to this guard because he can see us as soon as we walk on the screen. The other one has a box that he might be behind when we get there. We're going to leave our card equipped, and this camera comes up past this wall so we can get down there without the camera seeing us. Cameras will alert everyone, and it'll do the double. You got to move fast, because if not, he'll catch you. And then we pick up this microwave over here. It's ammo. It's not a microwave. But I thought it was funny. Got our card. And then we release our first prisoner. He's saved. Open another door. Watch this next one. Getting hurt. Oh no. So I was getting damaged. You saw that a call popped up. That's what the call tells you to do. But you can't open the door with the gas mask. So you need a gas mask to be in that room. But you need the card key to open the door. Then you can switch to the gas mask. Walk in. Not taking damage anymore. Use a gas mask in gassy areas. Resistance leader Schneider knows its location. Now, I'm guessing there was a manual that tells you which channels are which when you originally played the game. But he said Schneider knows. So, You guys don't need to see that screen up the whole time. Oh, that's not what I want to do. So elevators, I guess, magically make it so security forgets about you. I don't think I can open either of those doors. I can try. Nope. Oh, I don't have the card equipped. That's bad. This is bad. This is bad. Let's go get that ammo first, then we'll come back for the card. To check those doors. Oh, he saw me. Alright. Let's go check those doors. Oh, man. Can't open that one. Can I shoot him before he... And I died again. So I couldn't open either of those doors with the key card I have. He didn't look this way. Oh, he turned around for a second. Plastic bomb. Wonder if I should go free that. I can free him later. That other prisoner. Now these guys. Okay. I think I'm just gonna have to deal with them. Ugh. There's got to be a better way to get through that screen. I just don't know what it is. Maybe I should... Let's check the guide. Walk through. Going through our gassy chamber. Take a lick of damage. Okay, so I was able to knock him out without alerting anyone. So we'll go past the camera after, let it go down one more time, go back up, release that prisoner. He tells us that the guy on the frequency knows where the gas mask is. Although, no, that was Big Boss. He tells us that the other guy we're looking for is safe. He's just trapped somewhere. Alright, let's go down here because they can't see us. And we'll save. And left control. Disk save. Game data. Snake. Wait for it to save. I think I might give this room 1 or 2 more tries, and then I think we might be calling it a night, because it's getting pretty late. Alright. Done saving. Alright, so this is to knock him out. So. He didn't look down that time. Comes. So he doesn't seem to be looking down anytime he comes. I'm going to let him cycle 1 more time just to make sure. So he doesn't look down. So if I stand here, he shouldn't see me. Then I can knock him out. Alright. Does this guy look? He does. He looks to the left for a second when he comes down out of that room. And right before he goes up, he looks to the left. So he looks right, goes right, looks left. And then right before he goes up, oh, he didn't do it this time. Okay, I gotta get there fast enough. Okay. Now he's gonna come over this way, I think. Yeah, and I want to be down there when he comes. He doesn't look that way. Got him. Alright, I'm getting this sneaky bit. Let's check what's on the next screen with our scope. So we've got a guard, and he's about halfway, so I might want to go towards the bottom to be behind these boxes. And we've got 2 doors, and this bottom right door has a camera. The top one has a camera too. I wonder if both those cameras are moving. We'll have the card active in case one of those doors takes the card. Okay, both cameras are moving. Woof. And that one, and he can see me. Okay. So, I'm not sure. And that time the camera saw me. Oh, no. Okay. Basically, I have to sit here shooting them until they stop coming. Wonder if I can... Yeah, I can punch them to save ammo. Okay. So I can't let the camera see me. I might as well go for the guy. Maybe I can get to him fast enough. Nope. Oh. So I triggered him, and the camera stopped moving. Does that mean the camera won't see me? Yes, it does. Alright. another card. Let's save now. And I think that'll be it. I think we made some good progress. I did some troubleshooting when I originally streamed, so you guys didn't get to see that. But yeah, let's save and we'll pick back up next time. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm looking forward to doing all the Metal Gear games. So my plan is to do Metal Gear, this game, then do Final Fantasy 1, and I'm playing on the Pixel remasters. So I haven't decided if I'm going to use any of the mods to make it look like a particular version. I'm kind of partial to the PS1 visuals for Final Fantasy 1. There was like a re-release, Final Fantasy Origins, and I picked that up in Walmart when I was a kid for some reason, and they have these like opening cinematics that are really nice. Um I might choose those, or I might just stick with the classic look that the Pixel remaster uses. It doesn't look like the original, it's just kind of like a cross between the original and some of the newer ones. Uh, then I'll switch back to Metal Gear, do Metal Gear 2 on the MSX, then Final Fantasy 2. Uh, then I think Metal Gear, after I beat Final Fantasy 2, the next one would be Metal Gear Solid, the PS1 game. I haven't decided if I'm gonna play that on the Mister or if I'm gonna use my X Station modded PS1. I feel like I should just do it on the Mister for simplicity's sake, especially because it has direct mode. But I guess I'll make that decision later. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.